to Tangling Together with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today we're doing this pattern right there. Let's open up the book and find a place for it. I think I'm going to do it around here. This pattern is also a stand-alone pattern, but I think it's very beautiful. You can either start with your Micron and just make the star before you start, but I like to make my star with the pencil first so that I know where I have it and where I want it. So I'm just gonna sketch it here behind the tangle we have here in the corner in the first place. So I'm just going to draw up the outline of my star, and I'm using my black Micron PN for that. And I'm going behind these leaves we have from earlier. And it's going down here and up over here. So I'm just tracing my star. You don't have to do it like I did here. As I said, you can just draw the star shape if you want to at the beginning. Let's see, I have my monocero right here, so I'm just gonna remove some of the lines that I have inside of my star. So that they won't confuse me. There we go. That's better. So I am using my Micron PN just like before, and we're starting on one side here, so I'm going to make this into one line and then make kind of a ribbon here like this, and then I'm going to turn my book and making this line here to one line behind the ribbon we just made, and then I'm going to make the ribbon behind that one. And I'm gonna place it a little more in the center here. Turning my book or tile, making this one here to a line, making a ribbon behind the ribbon from before, going behind my leaves and to the tip of that one, turning my book or paper or tile, doing the same thing. And again. And on the last side here, I am going to turn my book here every time, because you will get lost really fast if you don't turn your book or your tile, paper, or whatever you're working on. Every time you do this, just give it a tiny turn. So I'm making a new ribbon here besides the first one. Again, I'm going under every line I meet. Turn my book, do it again. Trying not to jump any lines here at all, because that would make a weird looking design when you're done. Sorry if I'm making too many shadows while doing this. I'm trying to be careful. And this side, and you can continue doing this as many times you want, either until this is all filled with these ribbons, or if you just like it like this, you can leave it like that. I'm gonna do one more turn of this all the way around. And you can make these ribbons as wide or as thin as you like. I like them to be not that thick or wide. I still have a little room in some of these tips, so I am going to take one more round with my ribbons. I like these ends here to be all filled out. Let's see. There. And this one. There we go. So I have all my pointy things here filled out with lines, not the middle, but all the pointy things. I could keep going here if I want to, but I think I will stop right there. I need some colors in it somehow. Maybe let's take the brown and color in this inside here. I'm just taking my time on coloring in this middle part here. You could have put in a tangle or something if you wanted to, but I'm trying to keep these sessions with only one tangles. If you like to see me using more than one tangles, you need to find my albums where I'm using tiles instead of this book here. So I'm gonna stop right there. I'd like to get a little white in there as well. Maybe just make an aura here. On the inside of this, just to get a little white in there as well. There we go. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for drying a tiny bit of the time here, just to make sure it's all dry. And then I'm going to my graphite pen, and I am placing some graphite here at the connections. And these corners. And then I'm using my Tortillion for my graphite. I'm just smushing it into the paper. And I don't want it to be able to be seen here in this top ribbon. So I'm just removing that. And I'm doing the same here in the tips of this star here. Star shape I made. Whoops. There we go. And I have these leaves going over, so I'm just going to make some shadow underneath these leaves. I can't speak today, I'm sorry about that. Just turning around my book to get a better angle to work with. And then again my Tortillion. And I'm doing this on all the leaves hitting over this Auraknot. There we go. I like that. Let's take the white charcoal. So I have the white charcoal here, and in the middle here I'm just placing a tiny bit of the white charcoal to lighten up this part here, and I'm just pushing that into the paper. Just to bring a little more light in this. And that's the pattern for today. It was this one. I think it is really beautiful, turned out really good. So that's all there is for today. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.